Hey, welcome to my new video inspired by a recent email. I received an email last night, which was enlightening how, in Eastern countries, women are being sold as slaves, used for sex, beaten and misused, and pretty much just the worst treatment imaginable. And it got me thinking, Western women are complaining about men not putting the toilet seat down, not cleaning, and everything else they can come up with. And then on top of all those things, I found this splinter in the paw. I noticed how women, in the Western world, have used feminism on people who didn't need it, and just allow it to continue in Eastern countries, proving once and for all that feminism is designed to self-benefit our women against men and not for protective rights or safety that they claim they need from their Western men. Look, you women out there complaining, stop fucking men on the first night. Dress down. Screwing around with your ignorant logic of I can do what I want. I'm my own human being. Be responsible. I mean, if women were truly so afraid of men and wanting to correct the world as they pretend to do, why don't they go and bring feminism to the Eastern world? I have learned the biggest thing about women ever. They live by the law of, hey, I can get away with it. This seems to be many women's logic. And they're not exactly to blame for this logic. When the legal system does, indeed, make crime a walk in the park for a female criminal, NPD is mostly caused by childhood trauma, usually molestation, women claim. They're the victims of sexual crimes. Well then, that would make NPD more of a female mental disorder than male. And since we all know women get really full of themselves, it's their nature. So by nature, NPD is more females. I mean, females actually think they have the right to live in emotion and judge men according to their emotions. And men are like, oh, what's her problem? Really showing the world who the problem is. I guess what I'm saying is, I am tired of women acting tough. Go out there and prove it. Go take your sociopathic feminism shit to the Eastern world. And if you come back alive, like many of us men have done in the past, like in the world wars, Vietnam and Iraq, go back up your mouth, or shut them forever. I'm tired of females yapping their mouths that they don't have equal rights. This is true, because they have the majority of rights. So indeed, equal rights for women, meaning equal rights for men. Feminism is a big fucking bully to all men alive, and to some women who seek the classic lifestyle of the 50s, feminism must either put up or shut up. But I only have roughly 80 years life, and I will not live my life with this filth in it. I agree no women should be beaten into a hospital, but I also agree a man has the right to educate his entitled wife with a slap when she's hating him, when she gets so full of herself, she's taking the relationship, the children, her life, all for granted. Being bored with herself, so she makes her man's life a living hell. Women, you do not own your men. And I promise you, the moment you do try to own him, he will turn on you. It may take some time, he might let it simmer. But the moment you decide to own your man, you set the timer on the time bomb. Nobody owns anybody, and it's time women show some gratitude that Western men are not like Eastern men. And that has nothing to do with feminism and everything to do with the respect all men give women, taught the love they give them, and the caring. Feminism does women more harm than good. Female rights are a must, so are men's rights. And feminism is killing off men's rights, and even a few women's rights. Do you think a woman would hit her man if she knew the man would strike back? Do you think women would be seeking divorces like divorce courts, a drive-through restaurant, if they had to pay for child support, spousal support, and not get half of everything the man owned before the marriage? I agree, once in the marriage, all is 50-50, but prior to that, no. If women were to be held responsible in life, could you see how the world would change? Women don't like to be seen as the weaker sex, yet they act childish, don't take responsibility, and pretty much act like children. Putting us men in the driver's seat, we don't put ourselves there. The reasons feminism even exists is cause women were crying out. They are the weaker sex and need double standards. Listen to what women say. I want a strong, handsome man who can take care of me, love me, and lift my self-esteem when I need it, be my friend and never leave me. Yet when you give women exactly that, it's turned on the man. You're now a weak man for helping her by being what she needs. Men just cannot win. Look at the divorce stats. 57% divorce rate in 2012. 87% applied for by women. It clearly shows women are the source of the problems. They're the ones wanting out. They're the one with the problem, not men. Lower your expectations, ladies. Men are men. You're not gonna change us, so accept us. We don't ask you all to change. Even though you use emotion, show no respect or responsibility, and act like children, I'm out of here again. For now, take care, prepare, and be aware. Bye for now. One more thing. Women find emotion in men weak. Yet they use emotion for everything they do in life. Think about that, yet they don't want to be seen as weak. Talk about a double standard.